Streets 94.5, number one station in the streets. Your girl Jazzy McBee got a special guest in the studio with me. Meeting her for the first time, Saweetie. Did I say it right?
Saweetie, yes, girl.
Saweetie.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people get it confused, like Sweetie or
like Sweetie, Switey.
Yeah.
Like, where's that come from?
Correct us. Now, a lot of people, they know you but don't know you, right?
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of people say, "Oh, that's Quavo's girl," and I'm like, "No, that is Saweetie. She's the rapper." You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people love to ask about your relationships because, of course, it's Quavo. Mm-hmm. So do you have, like, a problem with people kind of saying, like, hey, that's Quavo's girlfriend and not Saweetie?
I think I haven't got that yet. I mean, maybe, like, for people who are just now getting to know me, especially, like, his fans, I might come off. That might be my title. But I feel like I've been putting in so much work. Icy Girl did so well. And so I feel like I do have my own name. So I'm not bothered by that because I know that, I be doing my own thing and people do know me as Saweetie as well.
Absolutely. Okay. Love that. So you are from the Bay Area.
Uh-huh.
I was reading some things that you said Gabrielle Union is your cousin?
It's my dad. So it's my dad's cousin. And so it's like that first, second. But yeah, she's my cousin.
Oh, gotcha. And then, Zaytoven, is that your real cousin?
So I grew up with him. So that's like my cousin too.
So that's like your play cousin. But okay. And then MC Hammer, is that your uncle?
So that's my play cousin.
Okay.
It's just like a whole bunch of just like I just grew up in it, and like people who we were really close to, like their dads or their uncles or their cousins, like did really well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's not like relative. The only relative is maybe Gabrielle Union, right?
Yeah, my dad's.
Your dad's. Mm-hmm. Okay. So she's a big superstar. Mm-hmm. And when you were coming up, and she knew you were rapping, did she know you were rapping?
No, she
didn't know?
Why? Because I didn't want to make it seem like, I wanted to put my own work in.
Okay.
So she found out that I was rapping through Instagram and through Icy Girl going viral. Uh-huh. She was like, "What you doing?"
I'd have been mad like, girl, I could have been promoting you and this.
No, she's so supportive, but I just, I like to figure it out on my own.
I love it.
I'm prideful in that way.
Love it.
Yeah.
You're a Cancer too, so what, July 2nd?
Yeah.
That's my little niece's birthday. That's my little niece. Her birthday is July 2nd. Mm. My little nephew's birthday is 4th of July. Mm-hmm. So I know Cancers very well. Uh-huh. You guys are very sweet. You can be passive at times a little bit. But when y'all get to that temperament, it's like, pew. Like, where did that come from? I'm like, what in the world? Like, my little niece, I'm telling she's quiet, but she got into a fight back in high school, and she beat two girls up, like, at the same time. And I was just floored.
That's temperament.
That's temperament. So, speaking of signs, are you into signs just a little bit?
No, I'm not.
You're not? Mm-mm. Okay. But I was going to ask you, like, okay, what's the worst sign that you've ever dated?
So you know what? I'm not gonna read my horoscope, but you feel me? Like I pay attention to it. So like I used to date like a lot of Leos.
Ooh, girl. How did that work out? Listen.
No, like my best friend, Khadijah's into signs. So she'd be like, dang girl, you keep dating all these Leos.
And you didn't realize it.
I didn't realize
like, you know what? I do.
And they all got around the same birthday. I'm like, okay, girl, yeah, okay, I noticed that.
Is Quavo Leo?
No, he's an Aries.
Oh, he's an Aries, but that works perfectly.
But my mama an Aries too.
Nice.
So it's kind of like
they get along very well.
Yeah, they get along really
That's
well.
good. That's still a fire sign, so you know. Yeah, I'm saying. But they're still good people. I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know too much about y'all.
Yeah, we're air. We're just cool, laid back people. Mm-hmm. If we mess with you, we mess with you.
Right.
But if we don't vibe with you, we'll still be cordial, but you probably feel the energy like we don't mess with you. Right. But it's all good. It's all good.
Right.
So I love it. Speaking of relationships, I know a lot of men probably be in them DMs, honey. Mm-hmm. And while coming up, you look at them and you're like, oh my God, like this dude in my DM and that dude in my DM. Mm-hmm. And so how did you pick Quavo out of all the men that were in your DMs? You just blushing and turning red and pink and what?
No, because it's crazy because so I'm from the Bay, but I went to college in LA.
USC.
So it's like I don't get like starstruck or I don't get excited over celebrities trying to talk to me because, like back in the day, because I'm around it so much. Mm-hmm. So it's like when I was getting these DMs, I've been in LA, so like a rapper or an actor trying to talk to me is not like crazy to me. Right. But like
They go that blushing again.
But like, I got a crush on him.
Did you always have a crush on him?
I always thought he was cute.
What?
Yeah, so it was just kind of like, okay.
And then you responded back. So what was the first interaction? Was it just like a label type thing? Like, oh, we're going to go in the studio and work, and then...
No, he didn't know I was a rapper. Because that's when Icy Girl first started to pop off. So he said that he found me on the Explorer page, just like from my picture.
What?
Yeah.
And then he said what?
Okay.
What was the next step? Like, girl, we got to get this girl talking.
No, I can't give you all the tea, honey.
But of course you did say, okay, let's just go ahead and see what it's about.
What's up?
See that manifestation.
I ain't scared of that.
Okay. I love it. All right, so as a female being in this industry, we do have insecurities about ourselves, and we want to change some things about our maybe a body, face, whatever it is. So what are some of those insecurities that you have had or have that you would say, you know what, it's me, I love it now, I wake up and say, I accept it?
Oh my gosh.
That's okay, because I'm gonna tell you, me being a small person, it was my butt. I was really uncomfortable with like my legs and my butt, and I wanted to hide it, a little bit more. But then I became more comfortable with it. Like, okay, like I really got to keep shape. So let me just go ahead and just.
No, that's crazy. So I got two things. It's crazy that you say that because in middle school I had that problem too, and it would like give me a whole bunch of like unwanted attention.
Right. And
then like, so you're getting attention from guys you don't really like, and then the girls is kind of like mad that you getting attention from guys you don't even like. Right. And it's just like a cycle, and it's just like, bruh, like I didn't ask for this. It's just back there.
Right. It's just back there, honey. I can't do anything about it.
Right, exactly. And then I was like, I used to be a big girl, so like my neck.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean a big girl?
I'm a little chunky little thing.
Really? Okay.
So like, one thing I wanted to change was like my neck.
Cause it was like the little rose.
I
just think that is so cute.
But now I'm just cool with it. Yeah. I can't change it. I ain't gonna get nothing to try to change it. I'm just like, whatever. Okay, girl, you look good.
Right.
Go ahead about your day.
Absolutely. So what are some of the advice? What's that one advice that you can give young women who are dealing with insecurities and look at you like, oh my God, I just want to be her. She's so perfect. What are those things you would tell them?
I think for one, I'm not perfect, and I think social media but social media gives the impression that you are perfect because we do know our angles. We do have them filtered.
Yes.
Girl, there is Facetune.
Yes.
There is other things that make you look better. I mean, I do look good in person.
Okay.
But, there are things that I was uncomfortable with growing up, but all I can say is really just love yourself. Because at the end of the day, like, what you have on the outside, like, that can only take you so far. It's about what's on the inside. And that might sound, very, like, what do you call it? Very typical to say, but I think the flyest women are the ones who got that bomb ass energy.
Hello, and you can walk in the room and not say anything.
Yeah, you can just feel it.
Yeah,
because like just because you may be pretty, I've met pretty girls who, their energy is off, and it just messes with their thing. But I feel like the baddest, the flyest, the most popping women, it's their energy.
Absolutely. So you have to have that confidence within yourself.
Exactly.
Definitely. So that's why I always tell young women, work on yourself on the inside.
And it'll shine through.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't have to be like, showing everything on freaking Instagram and, have to get that validation from the likes.
Exactly.
So I always tell them that. So speaking of Instagram, a lot of artists are encouraged to share so much of their lives. Do you feel like there is pressure to share so much of what you got going on? Like, say if you're in the streets, people will assume that if you haven't posted up your boo or whatever, they think that you guys aren't together.
Right. I feel like there is pressure, and I respect artists, even people who do share a lot of things, because I get anxiety.
Right. I do. Like, I have to take breaks because I'm like, y'all too much.
I be calling my homegirl. I be like, hey, did I post too much this week? But as an artist, it is a part of the job.
Yeah.
It comes with, with the territory. So I'm learning to like post more and, just be more involved. But yeah, girl, it gives me anxiety.
It does. And sometimes and like I said, I always say that you don't owe people anything. Like when people have babies, they get so mad at that celebrity. Oh, why you didn't tell us? And we want to, like, you don't owe them anything.
Right.
And that's why I hope that people get more comfortable with not having to share every single part of their life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the other artists are out right now. We got the City Girls. We have Megan the Stallion. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it can be redundant just a little bit.
Redundant? What you mean?
Redundant.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
People would see, you know, a lot of people have blonde hair. You know, we got the icy nails. What sets you apart from the other artists? Because so many people are trying to compare you all and put you all in competition with each other. What do you think sets you apart from other female artists?
That's a really good question. I mean, I feel like you gotta kind of be like a narcissist to kind of answer that question. And I'm just like, when I think of myself, I think it's just me just being me.
Love it.
Like I'm just happy to be here, to be honest with you. And while they are my competition, I think it's great that I do have healthy competition. So I think it's dope that other females who are in my bracket are doing their thing.
Nice.
So it's just kind of like, yes, it is competition and it's good because iron sharpens iron, but like I don't see them as like, oh, I have to beat this and beat that. It's kind of like, okay, girl, I see you doing your thing.
Right. Love it. So do you have any type of shade from different artists? Because, I mean, you got to get real because, you know, a lot of people or women don't want to see other women come up. And if they feel like you on their level, they going to look at you like, you know, give off their energy like, sometimes they can see things in you that you don't see in yourself. Right. And you wonder, like, why are you doing this to me? And you know, I haven't done anything to you. Right. So, first question, have you gotten any type of shade from any other celebrity? And you don't have to say the name. But how was that interaction?
You know what? I have. But it's kind of like I see where, like, beef on the internet starts from. Because, like, I'm not the type of person that beefs online. That's just not me. So, like, I'll see the shade and I'll peep it. But to me, it's just like, all right, bro, you don't know me. Right. So it's like, I don't take it personally. And I feel like, but because some people let that get to them, that's where it kind of turns into like a ball, like a
snowball effect.
A little snowball effect. So I peeped it, but it's crazy because like their fans like will love me and eventually they'll come around. Yeah. So it's kind of like, see how I didn't give into that and see how you eventually mess with me anyway.
Right. So what's that one incident that just really got up under your skin, but you handled it in a professional way?
I don't.
And you don't have to say the name. We just want to know, like,
I'm trying to think, like,
what happened? And you was like, girl, if you really knew me, you would not be saying that. But it's okay because we on the red carpet. I'm not gonna say anything to you, but it's okay.
I can't really think of something that really got under my skin. My whole thing is kind of like I just peep game. I peep and proceed. Like I'm just like, all right, bet, and I just go about my day. Nice. But nothing has really like got under my skin.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so we're gonna do just a little bit of questions, then we're gonna get to this EP and then more. So, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Clean bathrooms.
What, like the little part on the toilet? That's what I pay attention to.
No, the toilet and then the corners of the bathroom.
Are you talking about like the baseboard or something like that?
No, just like the corners. Like I don't like there being dirt in the corners.
So you one of those people that go to somebody's house and you like, she needs to put some bleach on this little corner right here.
Well, it's just the overall like I'm very like I like modern bathrooms. I like them to be clean. Yes. I like nothing to be on the countertop. So it's definitely bathrooms.
Bathrooms. Okay, bathrooms. Okay, and so you're Filipino, Chinese, and then black.
And black.
So you black girl. Okay. So yes, do you speak any other languages?
Girl. So
what happened was
I took Spanish for 7 years. So you feel me? I could hold a little bit of conversation.
Okay, just a little bit. I failed Spanish like twice in college.
Oh my god.
I absolutely hate it. Okay, so who's the messiest person that you know? Like the girl that's gonna call your friend is gonna call you and tell you all the tea and just be like, girl, let me screenshot this and send it to Saweetie and see what's going on.
Oh, I ain't trying to put on blast, but she be with me, y'all. I ain't gonna say her name, but I love it. She be but like it's cool when like she ain't messy. She just keep it too real.
What do you mean, like
it's not messy? It's kind of just like no filter, just like I wouldn't even call it messy though. It's just kind of like she peep it and she gonna show me whatever. Like she don't. Somebody might come to her about something and she's like, okay, well I'm gonna tell Saweetie. So it's like it's kind of like.
Is it always like drama kind of sort of?
No, it's not drama. It's like, hey, bro, peep this. I'm just like, Okay.
Okay, girl. So make sure you keep it real. Mm-hmm. All right, so what is that one message that you would love to give your fans that they don't know about you?
Damn. There you go. All the good questions.
All the good, girl. Listen, I love it.
You dreamed about this,
yeah.
huh?
I mean, that's what I do. You know, it's my job.
You know, people who do really good stuff, they be dreaming about stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. I would say because I'm not as proactive on social media, maybe as other artists, but I just really appreciate them because like they really like will find. It's crazy. Like sometimes they'll get pictures before me, and like we'll make videos, collages, edits, and I'm just like, y'all really putting in a lot of time, and y'all don't even know me personally. So because y'all don't know me personally, I just want to thank y'all for really going hard for me.
Oh, I love it. Love that. All right, so let's get into the EP. Let's talk about that. I remember you said in High Maintenance, you said that something about people will try to put you in a certain category and you don't really like that.
It was just kind of like you're a smart girl, so you can't rap about this. Or you went to college, you can't rap about this. But it's like, I'm a woman, so it's like, I think a lot of people had a problem with, you know, me embracing my sexuality.
But why?
I don't know. Because it's just like, the whole ICEP was just, to be honest with you, it was kind of like a conversation I would have with one of my homegirls.
Yeah.
It's very carefree. It's fun. And I feel like it's a deeper step into, you know, my world. But I was like criticized because I was talking about, you know,
sexuality, being a woman.
Yeah, being a woman. But they was like, oh, you have you're supposed to be, you know, smart. You got a degree. You can't talk about this and that. But it's just like, college girls get nasty too. What are you talking about?
They're probably like the nastiest ones. Like, to really be honest with you, I got 2 degrees. I got a master's in it. Listen, I mean, we are women. We're over 21. Y'all stop.
We're human beings.
Stop being childish.
I think at the end of the day, like, especially for women artists, we can't get trapped into what people are trying to box us into and what we can and can't do. Because at the end of the day, like, what I love about me and the other girls, we've created our own fan bases that are going to ride for us. So while we do receive, you know, criticism, it's important to, you know, realize that we're here for a purpose. We're getting our own money, and we shouldn't be worried about what they got to say about us.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. So what else can you tell me about the EP and what's coming forward for you?
Girl, so I'm already working on my third EP.
Okay.
I feel like I got a lot of catching up to do as far as, like, my catalog. Like, my fans, like, will play out my music and be like, girl, I done listened to this, like, 20 times today. Where the new music at?
But you like, slow down. I just released it.
No, that. But it's just, like, I only have 2 EPs out. And it's been, like, I took a year to, you know, go from High Maintenance to Icy. So I would like to just give them one more EP before I start working on my album. Your
official album.
Yeah.
Okay, will Quavo be working on some of the...
He might.
Okay. So we'll look forward to that, hopefully. And so what else is next for you? Do you see yourself doing acting or producing or writing more?
Thinking about acting, I definitely see that. And I'm actually on the new soundtrack for Shaft.
Yay!
So with Quavo. So I'm excited about that. But I am starting to get into acting, you know, just... taking, you know, classes, getting with my coach. You know, I don't have time to go into the audition, so there's a whole bunch of self-taping.
Okay.
But yeah, so acting, music, I got my Icy lip gloss, Icy merch.
Nice.
Coming out. Girl, I'm just trying to, you know, be a little Icy mogul.
I love it. So definitely Saweetie is in the studio with me. Any last words that you want to tell everybody?
Atlanta, I love y'all. Y'all are one of my biggest markets. You know, I pay attention to statistics, so I appreciate the love and support.
Love it. She's so sweet, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out and tell everybody how they can follow you on social media and get in touch with you and respond to. Do you respond to your Instagram comments, like, personally? You do? All those comments, girl.
Especially if it's like a paragraph and someone is pouring their heart out to me, I gotta show them love back.
You read all of it? Because some people they can be like overzealous, kind of, sort of. You be like, you know what? These people got problems.
When I have a chance to, I can.
Good.
But, you know, if y'all don't know me, I'm Saweetie. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SAWEETIE. And I actually got a My Type challenge going on right now. And if the best video gets, you know, flown out to the Bay Area for Rolling Loud, they get 3 bands. Yay. And I'm taking care of you and 2 friends.
Can I enter in it?
Yeah, girl.
Okay, girl.
You know, twerk, make me laugh, get creative, all that good stuff.
Bet. So once again, Saweetie, thank you so much for stopping by. First time meeting you. You're a nice, fun girl. I love your vibe, love your energy.
You.
Just keep that up.
Thank you.
Because in a couple of years, I want to feel that same energy.
Right,
you know
what
I'm saying when I see you, okay?
Right, I got you.
Is that cool? Mm-hmm. All right, Streets 94.5, we out.